Yeah, that helps us. But what if we don't? We got to figure that out. Okay, you want one shot to get out of practice right now.
One shot to get out of practice. One shot.
One shot. No, one shot.
You got it?
Bird gets the second shot.
As the Nuggets attempt to build chemistry, tension hangs in the air. The team is still incomplete without Brazilian big man Nene. Their leading rebounder for the past 3 seasons is still a free agent, and Denver is doing everything in its power to re-sign him.
This is one of the ones that you don't want it like hitting a snag, you know? This is just one of those ones that's too, it's too big.
It's clear the Nuggets have a lot of holes to fill, and it's no secret Nene wants out of Denver.
To lose him at this point, right before the season about to start, would be real tough for us.
I understand, if, maybe don't sign back.
I thought about it. I would call it more of a nightmare than a thought.
There are days I've been excited about, wow, like Nene might come back, and there are days I've gone home and thought, we don't even have a chance.
What's the Nene situation?
Nene was still waiting on a couple calls back and go from there. He's been a number 2 or number 3 option everywhere else. We haven't done anything else. Everything we've done is try to build a team around him type thing.
There's like 3 times during the year where the personnel people are actually more stressed than the coaches. Draft day, trade deadline, and probably now.
You hear different things and you feel a different way. One day it was us, or was it Houston, or was it Indiana?
Man, let's go. Everybody in place. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
With the season opener almost upon them, the Nuggets can only forge ahead with their preparation.
Supposed to stay down. Timo, wait until he gets it. Then you come and go.
And finally, the organization can breathe a sigh of relief. Nene is back in the fold.
We need to retain our guys like a Nene if you want to build. And so it was important for us to do that, especially after what happened last year.
I'm here, a lot of enthusiasm, and what I can promise I'm always going to give you the best for this franchise to represent the city, okay? I'm back.
With their lineup intact, the doubts of training camp melt away, thanks to a hot start against the defending champion Dallas Mavericks.
Off to Ty Lawson, one-on-one, drives, baseline, beat him, layup, reverse side is up and in for Ty Lawson.
The Dallas game was kind of symbolic, and we get to play the champions. All we're doing is foaming at the mouth, ready to go.
The Nuggets are blown out the Mavericks.
Playing unselfish team ball, the Nuggets' new pieces appear to be falling into place.
Alley-oop and a dunk by Gallinari. Fareed to Rudy, behind his head, and Fareed threw it down with one hand. And my, oh my, was that fantastic.
Today, basically, guys, we're going to do kind of what we did yesterday and shoot around with a little more instruction with action. Keep the momentum in a positive direction. Schedule, again, 2 of our next 3 games are against our next opponent. And I'm not saying we have to over-focus on that. I think we're at a good place. But winning that first game, I think it's going to be big. Come on, John, let's go. Let's go catch an airplane. Hard work, man. Hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hard work.
There's little time to enjoy a few early wins. As the team flies out to the West Coast for a meeting with the powerful Los Angeles Lakers, a harsh test begins. The season's first, back to back to back.
When you speak of 3 games in 3 nights or 6 games in 8 nights, I think it's important to have multiple players who can get out there and produce.
The strength of this team may lie in its depth, but on this night, when the offense is struggling, the Nuggets need someone to take control.
The personality of your team is defined by your best players. So many games come down to who's going to make plays.
In Kobe Bryant, the Lakers have one of the game's premier clutch players. The Nuggets are unsure who, if anyone, will fill that role for them.
Clearly, There's going to be games this year where Denver's going to have possession, and there's going to be 10 seconds, and who do you go to? Who's going to be Carmelo? Who's getting the basketball?
Denver is hoping that the centerpiece of last season's big trade, Danilo Gallinari, can be that go-to scorer. But on this night, Gallo is ice cold. Still, in the closing seconds, Gallinari and the Nuggets are within striking distance.
Up by 2, 91-89. Kobe with the dribble. Shot on the way. Not going to get there. Denver with an opportunity. Gallinari's ahead of the pack.
Layup is no good! A point-blank layup missed by Gallinari, and Denver's gonna go home loser to the LA Lakers.
A painful loss exposes an issue that could haunt this Denver team all season long.
Everybody says, well, we don't have a closer. We don't have this. We can't make shots. We don't know who we're going to go to. They're right.
The Nuggets' stretch of back-to-back-to-back games began with a tough loss in LA. With a game at home against the Lakers the next night, there's little chance to regroup. Denver can ill afford a losing streak as it searches for an identity early in the season.
Together, man. Together.
In his third season, Ty Lawson needs to show that he can compete with the top point guards in the league, now that he's been given the keys to Denver's offense.
Coaches want me to be more of a leader, make sure everybody's comfortable and just run the team. So far, that's what I've been doing.
Communicate, weave it hard, quick.
Shooting guard Aaron Aflalo will have to be as tenacious as ever.
Get back.
George Karl relies on him to shut down the opposing team's best scorer.
Ever since I got here, he's appreciated my work ethic, my wanting to be better.
Aaron Aflalo, good job.
Most importantly, just my willingness to do what it takes to win.
No one is quite sure yet about Timofey Mozgov.
It's Russia's big secret, Russian military secret. I can't tell you what it is.
But the promising 7-footer will soon need to prove why the Nuggets insisted he was included in last year's trade with the Knicks. And another former Knick is feeling the pressure. 12 hours earlier, Danilo Gallinari came up short in the loss to the Lakers, but he's confident in his ability to bounce back.
When you have the chance to play a lot of minutes and have the ball in your hands a lot, every player in the world would like to have this situation like me.
Do not change your effort. Go out and play 110%. Play hard, play the game first with defense, and play together all the way through. Play serious basketball. Don't mess around with this game. Use this game for us to get better.
In their rematch against the Lakers, George Karl is trying to see what his team is made of.
Gallo, you can actually just slip out if you want.
He gives Gallinari a chance for redemption.
Lawson, little stop and go.
Tie!
Here's where he'll kick it back out. But out to Gallinari for 3. Yes! Mamma mia!
And the Nuggets are going to come away with a terrific victory.
You would think that a home and home with the Lakers would earn the Nuggets a day off. But the weary players have to prepare for their third game in 54 hours.
Play hard basketball game. Play hard on 3, please. 1, 2, 3.
Early on, the Nuggets don't appear to be playing hard enough, and George Karl doesn't like what he sees.
Bob Moute working against Harrington, hands off behind him to Brandon Jennings. Jennings against Corey Brewer, shoots over him, contested jumper, but it went in.
He can make an open shot, but we got to do something about it.
Karl's message? Good teams figure out a way to win games like this.
3-on-2 break. Miller layup is up and in. Rudy with 9 on the shot clock. Backdoor to Harrington, and buckets threw it down home hard with 2 hands. Pepsi Center crowd to its feet. The Nuggets up by 4 points with 5.3 seconds left to go. Now it's all academic.
There's a lot of games in the NBA season that you got to play like you played tonight. You work your tails off. I'd recommend tomorrow that get away from basketball for at least 24 hours. We'll see you on shoot around on Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday morning, okay? Great job, man. Thanks for the win. Good start.
Look at a game like the Milwaukee game where in the fourth quarter it seemed like we got faster. It was definitely a test, but I think that we definitely did a great job. The fact that we are 12 deep definitely made it a lot easier for us.
After a day to catch their breath, it's back to work for the Nuggets. Their next challenge would be the star-studded Miami Heat.
Both Wade and LeBron like to pass it. I want you in front of those guys all night long.
It sets up as the ultimate clash between teams whose rosters couldn't be more different.
Everybody says they're going to have these 3 superstars on 3 or 4 teams. Well, I'm not sure Denver's going to be one of those teams. So why should we build on that philosophy? Come on, Blue, let's go. You're plugging the ball, especially LeBron and Wade. My philosophy is, why don't we go get a top 10 player at every position and have a top 10 bench? That's more realistic. And why can't that win in the NBA? Play basketball for about 10 good ones a year. This is one of them. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Tonight, the homestand continues against the big, bad Miami Heat. It's a group of future Hall of Famers against a bunch of no-namers.
You look at their team compared to ours, when they got 3 superstars and, allegedly we have none. So it's just a good test for us on national TV, just see what we made of.
1, 2, 3. Denver proves to be a worthy match. 6 players score in double figures, led by Ty Lawson's 24 points. Miami has no answers for the Nuggets' balanced attack.
Keep the pace fast. Smart. Smart.
3-on-2 break. Aaron charges right at the rim. Layup is no good. Slam through!
An incredible game by the Denver Nuggets. It's been a total team effort.
Rudy 3. Got it again! That's the ball game right there. Denver blowing out the Miami Heat. And this thing is over!
I know Miami's going to win a championship. I don't know if it'll be this year, next year, in 3 years. They're probably going to win a championship. You beat a very good basketball team, I promise you that. But we still got a lot of work to do. We're going to have a lot more games like this that we got to prove ourselves not only here at home but on the road. Our challenge is to beat Goliath. That's our challenge. Thanks for the hell of an effort and the hell of a win, gentlemen. It's harder than you think it is. But the team, for me, is the only way Denver can do it. Stay positive, keep the energy good. Together on 3. Uno, dos, tres.
Together.
Yeah.
Next time on the Association Denver Nuggets. For some members of the team, it's a return to the Broadway stage.
It's that time we've all been waiting for. The Denver Nuggets taking on the former superstar, Carmelo Anthony.